If you have a YouTube channel or are planning on starting one, you're in the right place. In the last video in this series, I went over the cameras and video equipment you may need, and you can see that by clicking the card on screen now. But video is only half the battle. Audio is just as important. So in this video, I'm going to go over all the microphones a new YouTuber or any small YouTube channel should consider. This series is made possible by Massdrop. Massdrop is the online group buy site where the community chooses the products, and Massdrop provides the killer group buy discounts. They have a whole selection dedicated to pro audio that consistently has drops of studio mics, shotgun mics, microphone mounts, and other useful audio accessories. Use the link down below to go see for yourself. First things first, this is what the audio built into the Canon 70D sounds like. And even though this is a high-end DSLR camera, the built-in microphone is really not good at all. And this is the audio from my lav mic, and that's the Audio-Technica AT899, and it's plugged into a Tascam DR40 recorder, which records the audio to an SD card to be synced in post. This lav mic system is a bit complicated and rather expensive, so I really wouldn't recommend it for beginning YouTubers, but I figured it's still worth mentioning what I use to record my sound when I'm recording live. So for this video, I'm going to give recommendations based on different price points, and the first of which will be $50. If you can scrap together $50, you have yourself a very worthy audio upgrade. My recommendation would be the Blue Snowball Ice. It's a condenser microphone, and it gives you that rich studio sound for not a lot of cash. It also comes with a stand that isn't horrible and lets you keep it right on your desk. Here is a sound test of the Blue Snowball Ice. It's sitting on my desk as a microphone would, and I'm probably 6, maybe 8 inches away. As you can tell, it sounds a lot better than the built-in camera mic, and of course you could mount it to a stand or something to have it record a live shot instead of just a desktop voiceover shot, but for the purpose of the sound test, I just have it on my desk. If you have $100, you can get another big step in audio quality. Of course, going from $50 to $100 won't be quite as big of a difference as going from $0 to $50, but it's still going to be a big difference, and with audio, especially in the lower price ranges, every bit of quality helps. I have 2 recommendations here. The first of which is the Audio-Technica AT2020. This mic definitely sounds great, but it uses an XLR port, which means you either need an XLR interface or a USB adapter, which complicates things and can add costs. My other and preferred recommendation is the Blue Yeti. It's a USB microphone, so you just plug it into your computer and you're good to go, making it easier and faster to get up and running. Here is a sound test of the Blue Yeti. It comes with a nice desk stand that you can use to maneuver the mic, and it produces a really nice and rich sound. It also has settings built into the microphone itself that you can use to fine-tune that sound. And I did a whole review on the Yeti, which you can check out here by clicking this card on screen now if you want to see more. Let's say you find yourself with a little more money, around $200. This is where things get interesting. I would no longer just recommend the best condenser microphone for $200. I mean, if you want an even better voiceover microphone, you can get one. But at this point, you can look into microphones that are specifically tuned for live recording like this. My recommendation is the Rode VideoMic Pro. It's a shotgun microphone that mounts on top of your camera and plugs right into it, and it sounds really good. This is the microphone that Casey Neistat uses, which is a big testament to the quality. And if you don't know what a shotgun microphone does, basically it just only picks up audio from right in front of it, so it helps block unwanted sound around it. And the reason I didn't do another condenser microphone is for voiceover purposes, the Blue Yeti is really all you need, and past that point you can get more purposeful and more specific microphones that can apply to live recording like this. So that's where I'm going to stop with my recommendations, because above $200 is where it really depends on your specific needs and your setup. For me, that next upgrade was a lav mic, the AT899, because I have an open office that's prone to echo. This helps isolate my voice and not really pick up anything else, and it works really well for me. But even so, there are other accessories you want to consider. If you're using a condenser microphone that goes on your desk, whether it's for voiceovers or live recording, consider getting a pop filter that will help eliminate popping noises and wind or breathing. The last thing I want to mention is recording and editing audio. If you're using a microphone that plugs into your computer, I would recommend using Audacity. It's a free program that lets you record audio into it and edit it, and it's a pretty powerful and easy to use tool. But remember that if you are recording audio separately from your camera, you will have to sync that in post. When it comes to syncing audio, the best way you can do that to make it easier for yourself is to clap at the beginning of your recording. And then in post, you can match up those wavelengths where it's peaking, and then you have your audio matched up so it's on point with the video, and then you just get rid of the camera audio. So that's it for this video. Those are all the recommendations for microphones that I have for you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more content. Leave a like if you enjoy this series. And as always, stay classy.